Hey friends, welcome back to Torque News Show. Today we're talking about something that every used electric vehicle buyer needs to know. How to check the battery health of a used electric vehicle. Because when you think about it, the battery is the heart of the car. And if you're about to buy a used electric vehicle, how do you know if the battery is good? If the battery is weak, your range drops, your resale value tanks, and repair can get expensive. But the good news is you don't need to be an engineer to figure out if that battery is still strong and healthy. Let's walk through this together. Welcome back everyone. This is Armin Harayan from TorqueNews.com. So why EV battery health matters? Battery health determines how far you can drive and how confident you'll feel owning a used electric car. Over time, all electric vehicle batteries lose some capacity, and you need to know that. That's called battery degradation. But how much they lose, how much battery degradation there is, depends on how the car was used, charged, and stored. A healthy battery means more range, fewer surprises on the road, and better resale value down the road. If you're shopping for a used Tesla, used Nissan Leaf, Chevy Bolt, Hyundai Ioniq 5, or used Ford Mustang Mach-E, you need to know what the state of health of your battery number is, or what the state of health number is. That's called SOH. That's basically the percentage of the battery's original capacity still available today. So let's understand electric battery degradation first before we move on. When a new electric vehicle leaves the factory, it's a 100% health. Over time, that number slowly goes down, the SOH number. The first year or two might seem a few percent drop, and then the decline usually levels off. Most modern electric vehicles lose about 1 to 2% per year, but factors like fast charging, hot climate, and poor charging habits can make that worse. By the way, I have several videos at this Torque News YouTube channel about good charging habits. Please take a look at them in our channel. So cars that have active thermal management systems, electric vehicles, cooling and heating for the battery, which is that, tend to stay healthier for longer. That's why cars like Tesla, Hyundai, and Kia electric vehicles usually age better than early electric cars that didn't have proper cooling system. So, step 1. Ask for a battery report when you're about to buy a used electric vehicle. If you're buying from a dealership or EV specialist, ask for a battery health report or battery certificate. Many certified pre-owned electric vehicles come with this. It tells you exactly how much capacity the battery pack has left, whether there are any weak cells, and what percentage of the battery's life remains. If the seller can't provide that, it's not necessarily a deal breaker, but it's a good reason to dig deeper on your own. How do you dig deeper on your own? Use a Bluetooth OBD scanner and EV app. That's the step 2. Here is the DIY, do-it-yourself way. Buy a cheap OBD2 Bluetooth scanner and download an app that works for your car, like Leaf Spy for the Nissan Leaf or Car Scanner for many others. Plug the scanner into the car's diagnostic port, pair it with your phone, and open the app. It'll show you the battery's state of health, voltage level of each cell, and temperature readings. A healthy pack should have similar voltage across all its cells. If one or two cells show much lower voltage, that's a sign of imbalance or early degradation. This is the most direct way to get a look inside the car's battery without opening anything up. Step 3. Let's do a real-world range test. Friends, nothing beats a hands-on test. Here's what to do for that. You're there at the dealership or at the specialist or at someone's house buying a used electric vehicle. Nothing beats a hands-on test. Fully charge the electric vehicle to 100%. Drive normally until you reach about 10% charge. Note how many miles you drove and check the energy consumption reading on the display. From that, you can roughly calculate how much usable energy your battery has left. For example, if your electric vehicle drove 230 miles at 250 watt-hour per mile, you used about 57.5 kilowatt hours. If the car was originally rated for 64 kilowatt hour, that's roughly 90% health, which is excellent for a used electric vehicle. Step 4. Compare with average battery health for that model. You need to do some research for this. Every electric vehicle model has its own pattern of battery aging. Did you know that? For example, a 5-year-old Tesla Model 3 with around 50,000 miles might show 90 to 94% battery health, which is normal. But if you see 80% or less, that means it has aged faster than average. It's smart to search battery degradation charge for your car model before buying, so you know what's typical for that electric vehicle. So look for battery degradation charge for whether it's a Model 3, Nissan Leaf, or something else. It's very important to do. Step 5. Check if the EV battery warranty still applies. Most electric vehicles come with a battery warranty that lasts around 8 years or 100,000 miles. This is good news. That warranty usually guarantees the battery won't lose more than 30% of its capacity in that time. If it does, the manufacturer will repair or replace it. Before buying, find out if that warranty transfers to the next owner. That's very important. Find out if that warranty transfers to the next owner. If it does, it can save you thousands of dollars if something goes wrong later. So what's good battery health percentage, friends? Here's a simple rule of thumb for using electric vehicles. Above 90% state of health, excellent. Almost you're getting like a new vehicle. If your used electric vehicle's battery, which you're about to buy, is somewhere between 80 to 90%, that's normal for a few years old, still very usable. So look at how old that vehicle is. If it's 70 to 80%, you'll notice reduced range. Make sure the price reflects that. Below 70% might be time to walk away or negotiate a major discount. A small drop in range is fine, but if a car was supposed to get 250 miles and now only gets 180 miles, that's a serious difference in the daily usability. Make sure you get that in the discount if you want to take that car. So quick EV battery health checklist for buyers is this. If you're shopping for a used electric vehicle, here is your simple checklist. Ask for a battery health certificate or dealer report. That's one. Second, like I said above, scan the car with an OBD app to read the state of health. Third, perform a real-world drive test to confirm range. Fourth, compare your results with average degradation for that model. Fifth, check the battery warranty coverage and transfer status. These are very important things, an important checklist that you need to know. Rewrite this video again if you need to hear it again, and write it down if you're about to buy an electric vehicle. Doing these steps will give you a full picture of how healthy the electric vehicle really is before you buy it. Some final thoughts, friends. A used electric vehicle can be an incredible value, quiet, quick, and cheap to run as long as the battery health checks out. Don't rely on the dash estimate or the seller's word. Take the time to measure the real condition. This is Armin Harayan from TalkNews.com.